we are going to dive into the first cruise. Now, this has been very, very busy, Keith. It is Cruise and Maritime aboard the Magellan as well. This is incredible. It's a half-price offer on their new ship. It's a new ship.
Yeah, this is going to be the flagship for 2015 with Cruise and Maritime. This is the British cruising experience, Genevieve. It is going like hotcakes, you know, if you'll forgive the pun at the moment, even before Black Friday, because it is such good value and because it's going to be a very familiar cruising environment. So for literally just over £500, you're going to get a chance to go out and enjoy Hamburg and some amazing parts of the world.
Absolutely.
It's really, really great.
You've just seen a taste of what you're going to see there, which is absolutely incredible. Now, don't forget, of course, great prices on this as well. It is, of course, the Magellan ship that we are talking about. We just mentioned that.
So with Cruise and Maritime, again, with all the cruise experience, you're going to get all your entertainment involved, all your food involved, a great British cruise destination, and a great British company to look after you, and amazing service. You haven't experienced proper service in a hotel environment until you've been on a hotel at sea.
Absolutely.
Itinerary.
Let's have a look at where we are going on this fantastic cruise. Now, first of all, we go from Tilbury to Amsterdam.
Yeah, we do. And that's great, first of all. London Tilbury dock, which is really convenient for people. A chance then for you to head out to the tulips, to the wooden shoes, maybe get yourself a Heineken beer, to this wonderful city, which has had so many famous inhabitants, people like Rembrandt, Van Gogh, of course, the famous Anne Frank. Go and see her house, go and see how she kind of lived during the struggles during the Second World War.
Ooh.
You can hire a bike. I always recommend hiring a bike.
Oh,
it's a wonderful way to get around. Ooster Park and Vlondel Park, some amazing places for you to walk around. Head out to the windmills and the countryside.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that.
With 1,280 bridges crisscross this
really?
place. Yeah, loads of, and many of them are illuminated by fairy lights at night. It's a great place to walk around. It's peaceful, car-free streets. You're seeing some of the fairy lights there, some of the imagery as you walk around. I also recommend the Vincent van Gogh Museum, and definitely do a canal cruise. If you want to do one that is just literally about 15 people, then go down to Boomtown, Chicago in the Liedersplein and go and speak to them, and they do a bespoke one where the guy will take you where you want to go and
that's
give you a choice.
beautiful. Wonderful. Now we're going to move on. We're going to go to Hamburg.
Yeah, we are. You get an overnight here, and this is the gateway to Berlin, but also it's a fascinating place in its own right, Genevieve. It's great. And again, this has more than 2,100 bridges, more bridges than Venice and Amsterdam combined.
They like their bridges.
They really do. In fact, it's the third biggest harbour city in the world. And it's an incredible place to go and enjoy, just behind London and New York. The Reeperbahn is where it all happens. That's the most famous street there. Really good for the legendary entertainment and the red light district. Even the Beatles started their career out here. You've got the Baroque Church of St Michael's, which is the real signature of Hamburg. Amazing shopping. The elegant Alster Arcaden is an amazing place, full of bespoke architecture, Venetian architecture, and lit by these wrought iron lamps as you walk along these canals. It's a beautiful place to go and enjoy. We used to be in here all the time on Queen Mary 2, enjoying this part of the world. So definitely go and enjoy that. Now, then you're going to go through the Kiel Canal, and this runs for 61 miles. It links the North Sea with the Baltic Sea. It took 9,000 workers 8 years to build, and as you go through, it's really peaceful. You'll see people waving to you on the back from their back gardens,
wonderful.
cycling along, giving you nice smiles. 40,000 vessels a year pass through it. Nice rare chance to pop through there. Then in the morning you're in Helsingborg, and this is great whiff of fresh seaside air will meet you as you get off here.
Yes.
It's literally on this narrow strait which separates Sweden and Denmark, and it just sits opposite Helsingør, which is the setting for Hamlet Shakespeare. Hamlet Shakespeare. Shakespeare's Hamlet. Easy for me to say.
Agreed, sir.
And you can go and see Kronborg Castle and get involved with the to be or not to be. Alas, poor Yorick and all that. Okay. There's also the Øresund Bridge near here as well, which is the largest and longest railway bridge in Europe. You can probably sail under that, which is a 10-mile structure, a 10-mile bridge. Can you imagine that? And Helsingborg Castle, if you love your views. Then we're going to Copenhagen. Now, this is great. You've got an overnight here. It's a city of spires where people rather than cars set the pace. It's known as the Venice of the North. Of course, Hans Christian Andersen lived here.
Yes.
So a stroll along the Nijhaven, beautiful 17th century warehouse district, is a must. It really, really is. In fact, I got my first tattoo in Nijhaven.
So you can visit the place where you got your first tattoo.
You can go in and say hello to Ollie. Does a good job. Does a very good job. Good value. There's loads of castles all around this part of the world. Friedenberg Castle is one of my favourites, which is set by this gorgeous idyllic lake. And the changing of the guard happens there at noon when the Queen is in residence. So you'll see the swallowtail flag flying if that happens. And again, if you want to really enjoy Copenhagen, for me, it's all about the food. I always say this. Danish pastries and the smullersburg, which is that open-faced sandwiches. Just go into one of the bakeries, Genevieve, and you'll literally, you'll come out you know, even by looking at the stuff, you'll come out kind of going, oh my word, that was amazing.
Fantastic. And then we're moving on.
Yeah, Aalborg, charming Danish medieval town bursting with Viking burial grounds and stunning views across the legendary coast of Jutland.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. We've got a relaxing day at sea, and then we finish at Tilbury again. This is incredible value. Now, I know it's been very, very popular. It is still at that fantastic half-price deal as well, which is great. £529 per person, which, you know, when you work that out, it's £67 per person per night. And take a look at this.
And this is an adult-only ship as well, Genevieve. So for those of us that have maybe had our families and kind of, you know, now would like to have a little bit more peace around the ship, this is ideal for you. This is a great chance for you to meet friends, to make friends, to again have that wonderful service, all the entertainment, all the food included. And again, this isn't a ship full of gimmicks. This takes the cruising experience back to its beautiful basics. Brilliant service, beautiful food and amazing destinations.
It is incredible. Now take a look here. Of course, it is a half-price offer. That price of £529 per person, and that includes a half-price savings. It's the maiden season of Cruise Maritime's new ship as well, so be among the first, which is fantastic. There's a great single special on this. Now, the single specials are always very, very busy, so make sure you grab this also at £829. You get 8 nights there, of course, on the new adult-only ship. That is fantastic.
And for 2 overnights, really valuable. Overnight in Hamburg. Hamburg is a port to visit. It's quite rare anyway. And again, because you've got an overnight there, 2 days. One day you could do Berlin, and the other day you could then explore Hamburg. So it makes it a very flexible itinerary for you.
Absolutely. Really lots and lots to see there. Don't forget, of course, our lovely cruise specialists are waiting on the phones right now. 0800 781 5458.